I am a January Aquarius, and last January I was dealing with, I wouldn't even say date because date is a strong word, dealing with this man, and he was terrible, terrible, terrible man. First of all, he was a cute. That should tell you everything you need to know. Okay? He just did a bunch of shit. He locked me out of my house for 4 days. He just lied, disappeared, and just a fucking mess. Very on brand. And the last straw was, he said we were going to go on a little cabin getaway for my birthday. Because I hadn't made any plans last year. I had a lot going on. But he said he was going to do that. Girl, come the day before my birthday, all of a sudden his daddy had a whole heart attack. Everything's always catastrophied in his life. There's always something huge going on, which I know is just a lie. But it's like, I don't play by my birthday. Fast forward to June 2025. My car broke down the side of the road on my way home. All 5 of the men that I was dealing with could not help me. I said, oh, Rico Sweet, get them all out of here. Get them out of here. So I was just like, I'm just not worried about that no more. Like, I'm not putting energy into dating, but I'm not like cutting opportunities off. Something presents itself, then I'll explore it. If it ain't giving what it's supposed to give, I'm just going to keep it moving. Then comes September 27th, 2025. I decided to go to a meetup at the African American History Museum in DC. And I pushed through every barrier that would have stopped me from going. It was saying it was going to rain. Then it was humid. I was already late for the event, and the event was starting late. I was just like, just push through. Just keep going. Just keep going. You got to get out the house. You already got dressed. Keep going. So I get there and I go through the tour, do the self-guided tour alone, and have a good time minding my business. So I'm finished, and then I'm going to the bathroom. And out of the corner, like if you know where the bathrooms are, it's the escalators coming down. So I seen like this group of people with blue shirts on. I kind of did a double take, and I was like, there's no Sigmas. I don't do that. My worship baby daddy is a Sigma, and he's the most terrible man I've ever met in my life. So, So I go to the bathroom, go to the bookstore, get all the stuff that I wanted. So I decide to sit down, figure out what I was going to eat. This man sitting next to me taps me, and he's just like, I really like your outfit. You look very nice. And I'm just like, if anybody know me, the way to get a picture from me is to talk about me. So I was like, oh, thank you. And then I didn't say nothing else. And then something told me, I think he's trying to engage in conversation with you, Nicole, like re-engage, like stop being a weirdo. So I was just like, oh, are you guys from out of town? Because I heard him talk about hotels. And he was like, yeah, we're here doing X, Y, and Z for CBC, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds great. And we just start talking. And long story short, he asked for my phone number. He immediately was like, hey, if you're still going to be around the city, I'd like to be able to you later. I got this to do for work, but I'll be available around this time. Fast forward to January 2026. This man took me on a vacation for my birthday. Planned everything. The only thing I had to do was pay for my plane ticket and tell him what hotel I want to stay at. And after that, I turned my brain off. Had a good time. I didn't have to ask for nothing, need for nothing. And he wasn't pressuring me. He wasn't rushing me. And even when we weren't even exactly on time, he still stopped to take time to take pictures for me and take pictures of me without even me asking. And they were nice pictures. And they were good pictures. And he paid attention. He brought his light. I'm saying all this to give you detail of like, you either going to treat me good or you're going to treat me at all. Like, you got to go. I don't got time for the tomfoolery. This is the standard. And it was always going to be the standard, whether I had a man to do it or not. So, yeah. Happy belated birthday to me.